What's up, YouTube? You already know I'm AllCity with AllCityLiveTV.com, and thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about canned animations in NBA 2K21 for next gen, and how 2K is creating an active effort to eliminate these canned animations on next gen for NBA 2K21. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, so let's talk real quickly about what are canned animations. Canned animations are automatic animations where 2K gets involved and completely changes whatever you queued up on your controller. Canned animations have really ruined our experience on 2K a good amount of the time. I think 2K does their very best to create realistic animations, but the game has been so heavily animation based that 2K will take over whatever you input into your controller. Similar to you going up for a contact dunk animation and you're put into a layup animation, a canned animation where the defender is glitched right into your path and you end up in this collision animation. That's what a canned animation is. It happens for every aspect of 2K, on defense, screens, layup, shots. You think about it, we've been stuck with canned animations and battling canned animations throughout our 2K experience for at least the last few years, if not since the game has evolved. I'm gonna scroll down here so you guys can see what I'm referring to. 2K21 on next gen is incorporating something called an impact engine. And I'm gonna play this off real quick so you can see the differences in this impact engine. And I gotta say, man, I gotta tell you, with all these clips that I've seen, and I'm on the the courtside report for 2K and next gen, everything that they're doing to kind of create change on next gen for NBA 2K21, you can read about in the courtside report. I'm gonna be doing the next few videos on the courtside report. We can go over some of the new things that 2K intends to incorporate in 2K21 for next gen. But I found this really interesting because it really explains what we've experienced as gamers on 2K21 for current gen. I think it starts here. Let me see here. The impact engine and next gen console power gives us the flexibility to do just that. By creating reliable contact when players are in flight, we no longer have to take control of defenders while they're on the ground and pull them into place just to force certain outcomes. And that's what we have been experiencing on current gen. You're constantly being pushed and pulled into place. And I think those canned animations have gotten even worse. When 2K21 released for current gen, I thought it was a great game. Everything felt a lot smoother than what it feels now 4 patches later. I don't know if you guys feel the same, but if you do, please let me know in the comments section below. I would love to hear from you. We're gonna read off this entire paragraph and talk some more about it. One of the biggest challenges we face when balancing offense and defense is contact in the paint. As you can tell, with next gen, we really stress the importance of respecting user control and not warping defenders into place for the sake of game balance. That was not game balance, 2K. That was you taking over a defender. That was you taking the controller into your hands instead of allowing the user to take control of the game. So we're going to continue this on, but it's vital to be able to have reliable contact, especially for protecting the basket, in order to prevent bloated points in the paint. For NBA 2K21 Next Gen, we develop a new in-air contact shot system that we internally call the Impact Engine. The goal was to completely remove the snatching that we've been using in the past games and resolve collisions on the fly as players hit each other in midair. The impact engine and next gen console power gives us the flexibility to do just that. By creating reliable contact when players are in flight, we no longer have to take control of defenders while they're on the ground and pull them into place to force certain outcomes. This will be the most noticeable for paint defenders, as they'll have the freedom to maneuver their players into position and make a play on the ball themselves, rather than the game dictating what happens based on whatever animations happen to trigger. To further aid paint defense, the logic that goes into block targeting has been improved, and they also improved the hand to track the ball. One of the main beneficiaries of the new engine is that we now have contact alley-oop and putback dunks for the first time in 2K, which look sick and feel rewarding when you pull them off. And I think there's an actual image right here, a contact alley-oop dunk where Dwight Howard drops the man on the ground. Now there's a lot to go over here, because I don't know if you guys notice that while they're trying to push and promote their new game, they're really exposing what we have been complaining about and experiencing as 2K players for current gen. One of the key sentences in this paragraph is that it says this will be the most noticeable for paint defenders, as they'll have the freedom to maneuver their players into position and make a play on the ball themselves. But the most important part is that it says, rather than the game dictating what happens based on what animations happen to trigger. So it was like this random, and this is what we experience out there, these random animations. Every now and then, your player just does not feel responsive. Tell me if you guys haven't experienced that. Let me know in the comment section if 2K, you felt like 2K just completely took over your player. Whether you're a paint defender and you're jumping all willy-nilly outside of the paint, or you feel like you're being pushed and pulled in the opposite direction from whoever is coming into the paint, or if you're a finisher out there and you're trying to catch a contact dunk and you saw the open lane, but you're immediately glitched into this canned contact animation where you get contested and your contact dunk turns into a layup. Let me know if you experienced that in the comment section below. It looks like 2K is trying to resolve it, but although they're trying to resolve this for next gen, they never really took complete ownership of this and our frustrations on current gen. So that's what I want to explain to you guys, that we have been experiencing this, and I'm glad that 2K is kind of saying, hey, this is what's been happening. But we're talking about years later, after the community has complained and been in an uproar about canned animations, and why is 2K taking control of my player? Why, 2K? You guys say that it's this or it's that, and it may be you as a player, it may be this, it may be a badge setup. It is not. It is all in the mocap. It is written into their system. It is written into their software. The application has been written into that, where 2K would just randomize these animations just like it says on screen. Whatever animations happen to trigger. It's not the animations that you trigger, it's whatever animations happen to trigger. And that to me, it seems like it wasn't more of a hardware issue, in my opinion. It was more of a lazy issue. It was more of, you had to add enough animations to a defender so that he can trigger particular animations, because in 2K16, I do not remember this many canned animations. Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't remember this many canned animations that we experienced in 2K21 or in 2K20, 18, 19, you name it. I don't remember that many canned animations where you just scratching your head like, why did that even happen? I don't want to rant too crazy here. I just wanted to kind of say 2K is trying to fix this for next gen, but it's good to see they finally took ownership of what we have been experiencing as 2K gamers for years on end. I hope you guys found this video helpful and or informative, and if you did, please consider hitting that like button. If you're new to our channel, please consider subscribing to our channel, as we're gonna have a ton of NBA 2K21 content coming your way. I'll catch you guys on the next video.